This answer is powered by AskQuesty.com. Get help with your Squarespace questions or tasks on demand.
We're looking at how to add a custom font to your Squarespace site. Here we've added the font type Coney Regular and applied it to the H1 tag, which this particular font is H1 tag, so it applies here. So I'll be showing you how to get that done. Here's our default template where the font style of the H1 tag is just the regular font style. So I'll show you how to change that. So the first step would be to first go into the back end of the site, click on Design, go to Custom CSS, and the first thing we'll do is to link our font to our site. So to do that, we'll type @font-face, then add our curly braces, then we'll type font-family, colon, and in this case, we're adding Coney Regular, at our semicolon. Next line, we'll type source local in our brackets, and between those single quotes, we'll type Coney Regular again, and at the end, comma, and then URL at our opening and closing brackets, and then we'll add single quotes, and we'll come back to that and fill it in with our actual font file in a bit. And after this, you type format, brackets again, single quotes, open, type, that's the type of font file that we're adding, and add our semicolon. So right between here, you're just going to put the mouse or the cursor right between these single quotes. You're going to click Manage Custom Files, and then upload the font file. Click Add Images or Fonts. I'm just going to open the font file, and I'm going to select that OTF file. And you can tell it's OTF because when you hover over it by type, it says Open Type Font File. So this is the one we're looking for. So I'm going to select it, click Open. And I'm just going to make sure my cursor is right there. Manage Custom Files again, click on the font. And what it does is to put the URL for the font that we've uploaded right into our code. So once that's done, we can now link the font or apply the font to our H1 tags. So we'll do H1, our brackets, and then we'll add font family. Then we'll add our single quotes, Coney Regular. And it needs to be spelled and have the exact same casing as it does right here when we define the font face. Coney Regular with no spaces, capital C, capital R. So next thing you can do is to add some backup fonts in case your client or your end user is using a browser that isn't compatible with Coney Regular. They'll still have a font to kind of fall back on that you can choose. So once that's done, you can see there are no changes applied yet. And that's because we're missing one important piece, which is the exclamation mark important. And what this does is to override the default font by adding important. So as you can see, once you've added that, the font automatically updated. But of course, don't forget to hit save to apply those changes. And that's it.
Was this helpful? Ask a Squarespace question now. AskQuesty.com.